Hi guys, it's Moz here from Moz6510 Models, and on the workbench today I have this Airfix Beach Buggy 1:32 scale from Airfix, and it's from their vintage classic range, and it's just been re-released this year. I got it about last week when I got the Chipmunk. And this is one thing that I've been actually excited about. There's one kit that I've been excited about because I've never built one. And there's a reason why I've never built one, because they haven't released it in years. And when you saw them on eBay, you know, people wanted mega bucks for this thing, you know. And to be fair, they was rare as rocking horse poo, to be fair, you know. Not a lot of people had them. And I think this is a kit that a lot of the elderly modelers who missed it the first time around or the second time around are going to have a chance to build it the third time around. So yeah, Airfix, in their release video, they mentioned they were going to bring out some classics. So they had the Aki D3A1 Val, that's going to be re-released as a vintage classic. The Hawker Siddeley Trident, that was going to be a vintage classic as well. They're going to re-release the Lim 5, the Hadley Page HP42 Heracles, which I also have here, and I will do an unboxing of that soon. And also there was going to be a Jaguar 420 that they're releasing as vintage classics. And the thing about these vintage classics is that they've stuck to the original box art by Mr. Cross here, so it does look like a really good way of promoting a kit that we haven't seen. I believe it must be over 40 years. So they first released this kit, and I'll tell you the exact dates, going by scale mates, was 1973. And then they re-released it the year I was born, which was 42 years ago, in 1979, with a new box art. So they basically went for the Eclipse version of the logo. So, and then they've now released it now 42 years later. So as I said, you know, I'm 42, I was born in 1979, and they've re-released it now. So as you know, the Beach Buggy is basically a Volkswagen. It was made famous by a guy called Bruce Myers in America. He got a Volkswagen Beetle, and this engineer, who was also a surfer, decided to shrink it down a little bit. I believe, if I'm right, and don't shoot me down if I get it wrong, I was under the impression that they had Chevrolet pickup truck trailing arm style suspension. So I've only ever seen two of these in the flesh, and one of them was in February, just after the man who thought up these beach buggies, Bruce Myers, died. He died this year in February in 2021. So it was quite fitting. I don't know whether, you know, I think they already released the idea they're going to put out this beach buggy, and then Bruce Myers passed away. I think he was either in his 70s or his 80s. We've been waiting for this kit for a very long time. So with that in mind, let's have a look at the box. So let's just move that out of the way, just get rid of some of the glare. So you've got the box art there from Mr. Cross. It looks really nice. The code for this one, if you want to buy it, is A02412V. I'll put a link in description below, and so that you can buy your own. Okay, have a little look for the link there. On the side, you have the information there, the cartograph decals again, or decals, however you want to say it. And that's basically information, some warnings on there. Box art again on the top end of the box, which is the same at the other end. And then here, upside down as it always is, you've got Mode Tools made in 1972 with the pack illustration by Roy Cross in 1972. Enjoy the nostalgia with Airfix Vintage Classics. And then it says a bit of information there. As known as Dune Buggies, the Beach Buggies are an integral piece of American counterculture and surfing culture of the 1960s, often based upon the VW Beetle platforms. These air-cooled rockets are super fun on the open beaches or twisty roads. Perfect for exploring the terrain with the wind in your hair. This vintage classic is a great throwback to a time of sand, sea, and surf. Great introduction. Well, that's one of the best introductions I've seen on an Airfix kit. Yeah, So 84 pieces. That's a lot of pieces. I wasn't expecting that many. Have a look. It might be more complex than you think. It's a skill level 1, obviously, because they all are. The colours you need are 11, 18, 19, 21, 33, and the figures. Oh, there's figures in this one as well. 61. Looking forward to the figures, and the size of it is 95mm by 55mm. So there you go, one flying out for this kit. I paid £8.99, £9.99 plus about £4 postage from the Airfix site, but you can get them from other retailers and online as well. So there you go, that's the introduction of the box art. So let's open the box and see what you get inside. Inside the box you get one bag with all the bits in. You get instructions, and you get these decals. So these decals are quite basic. So you basically get a number plate, and you get the logo there, which is 2 horns, and you also get a Great British flag. Decals from Cartograph are the best. Me personally, that's how I feel. And put in the comments if you think there's other people who do better decals. So there you go, that's that one. Put it to one side. Let's have a look at the instructions. Information there basically about the beach buggy again. And oh, so it's not a booklet this time. This is a 3-piece 3-fold sheet, and it looks like going by this, they've used the original instructions. So you're building up looks like the exhaust bit there. Then you're going through to the transmission, and the engine, I suppose, is all put up on top there. So there's I think that's part of the engine there, I think. So quite a few bits there. So you're looking at, so already you're using up 18 pieces in just that one section there. Then moving on through, very nice. You got your handbrake and some suspension parts there. There's your axles there, your cam sort of thing. Moving through, yeah, and there's the chassis bit underneath. There's your gear stick there. Apparently you paint all parts 11 silver, so all this is all painted in silver, or you can paint it whichever way you want. Floor pan goes in, some added bits there, again there. Moving through, then you start to build up the front. It's a bit more complex than you first imagine, and they haven't redrawn these. It looks like the original pictures or diagrams, because it's like it's been like what can you say, scanned in. So as you can see, it's very, very blurry. Whether it's just my copy, but I doubt it is, because you can see that the actual numbers are very, very crisp, but the actual detail is very, very murky sort of thing. It's like it's definitely basically been scanned in. You know, when you take a picture, when you blow it up and it gets all a bit blurry, that's what you're getting here. Moving on through here, you put this together and you have your figures, and it looks like the man, you've got to put the arms on, and then you've got to, you know, your 57, 58, 61's your flesh colour. 2 bucket seats. Looks like you've got a back end there, and you have your front windscreen glass there, glass for the headlights, and then just showing you where to position the seats. And then the wheels are 4-piece, so you've got a nice bit of tread there, little hub nut, and then other bits on the side. You know, so there's quite a bit there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So 4, 8, 12. So 16 pieces just for the wheels on this one. So yeah, quite a bit. And they're basically, I think you're done. Turn it over, and there's the complete. Again, it's quite blurry again, like it's a photocopy or a picture, and you can put your number plates whichever one you wish. So the Great British flag was on the back. You know, I think yeah, for instruction wise, yeah, it's gone back to the original, because as I say, it is a vintage classic. All they've basically done is grab the tool out. You know, 3 times they've released it now, so they you know, they basically just released it with an improved set of instructions, but they haven't gone all in to redo the instructions sort of thing. Anyway, let's open up the box and see what you get. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And in here you get your plastic parts, clear parts. So just gently pull down there, open it up, and there you go, there's your plastic parts there. And actually, they look pretty good. They look pretty good. Going through, you've got that the line effect, like the anti-glare effect of the light of the glass there. Can you see that? All pretty good. So there's your back, there's your front, and it's got the wipers. I don't like it when they put the wipers on the plastic, but you know, c'est la vie, you know what I mean. You've got quite a few bit of plastic there. You've got it's even got Beach Buggy actually on the plastic. Can you see that? Beach Buggy there, Beach Buggy. That's quite nice. So there you go, there's the clear parts. Now the sprues aren't numbered, or lettered I should say, like frame A, frame B. Basically you've got to look for the numbers throughout the whole lot. Let's start on the wheels. They've kept the wheels together, looks like. Again, just moving through, you see that there. There's the wheels and the hubs. A little bit of tread on the edge of the tyre, but not on the tyre. And then you've got more tread on the outer rim there. Okay. And on the back end, you can see where the injection pins are. Don't need to fill them in because they're out of the way. So it goes up to 40 there, 40 pieces there. So it's the first one. Second one, it's got more of the injection and the... Do you know what, right? I'm just looking here. For a kit that's 50 years old nearly, that is amazing. Can you see hardly any flash? I can't see any flash on this, to be fair. Looking at the rims there, can you see nice bit of detail on the rims? You can do quite a bit with those rims, I reckon, if you wanted to. Nice bit of weathering. Cool. There's the second piece. Third piece, which is, you know, the chassis, basically what the part of the chassis bar, I should say, on these pieces here. Put it back a bit. Can you see it? There's no flash on this. This isn't, by the way, this isn't a new tool. This is not a new tool. This tool has just been collecting dust for years. You got like a central console there, I believe. I want to, like, if anyone in the comments knows what that's for in the Dune Buggy, I presume that's where your lights are, you know, where you put your bits on. I don't know. I'm just saying, I think that must be like a control panel or something. Anyways, moving through, there you go, some suspension parts there. There you go. That's that one. As again, numbered up, 1920. Lovely. Have a look here. Now you've got more. You've got the steering wheel there. You got the, I think that's the central. That must be is that the dashboard there? Moving through. Now, seriously, this is a 1970s kit. Look at the detail of these figures. I'm hoping they're going to get this really close. Look at the detail of those figures. Wow, wow. Just a tiny bit of cleanup needed. But look at the mode. Look at that. Look at the detail. Look, she's even got a six-pack. He's even got a six-pack. Look at Chief around him. Seriously, folks, this is... I'm going to touch the camera. Look at them figures. Aren't they brilliant? Look at the hair. I would say, as a good, you know, just thinking out loud and saying this out loud, these figures are a match to what we get nowadays for 1 to 32 scale, 1 to 35. See that? But wow, he's wearing shorts. She's wearing a bikini there. Even the belly button. Seriously, amazing. And there's the seats there, like the bucket seats. That's that part. Onto the floor pan. And there you go. Nice bit of detail on there. Turn it over. Oh, hey, hang on a minute. Look at that. Can you see that? 1971. So this is actually 50 years old. And there's hardly any flash. But that's because it's only ever been released 3 times. And this is the third time it's been released. Amazing. Look at that. 1971. Really nice, that. That's a nice floor. Put it back in. That's a really nice floor pan. Very nice. And finally, there's the actual chassis, or I should say the tub, the body. You've got the petrol cap there. See it? That would, you know, very, very nice. I say no flash on this whatsoever. I'm quite excited about building this now. It's fantastic. Brilliant. Thank you, Airfix, for re-releasing this. Thank you, thank you. I was thinking of doing this as camo, and I was going to get it, but you can use those figures if you did it as an American build. Not American build, a military build. Because I was thinking of doing it and building it like it was in the Delta Force and get me own Chuck Norris. Because you could get away with him being a Chuck Norris, couldn't you? Actually, yeah. You don't think, Chuck Norris? If you think he looks like Chuck Norris.
What the hell? Congratulations.
Give us a shout in the comments. So yeah, quite an interesting looking kit. So there you are. That was my unboxing and a review of this amazing 50-euro kit. No flash. Fantastic, fantastic figures. Fair play. As I said, 1971 this was apparently tooled. And then it was released either, it says on Scalemates 1973, so it looks like 1972. So a 50-euro kit. One that most people would have missed the first time round, probably missed the second time round. Now we have the opportunity of building it now. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you like the video, click like. It helps with the algorithm. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and ring that bell to be notified on any new videos. And make sure you select all. Put your questions, put your comments in the box below because I do reply, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.